Well, that stuff didn't work. I put it in, drove it about 100 miles, 150 miles or so, and didn't even slow down. So, oil pan gasket. I've been working on it all day. What a project. Can't get the pan off, so we have to work around it. Tight space, you know. Scrape the old gasket off and all that, so. It's ready for gasket now. Sheridan's under there, he's working on it. So we'll probably get that done tonight, and then valve covers in the morning. Valve cover gasket in the morning because they're leaking. Everywhere that it could possibly come out, it was coming out. So. Well, you can't really see anything from up here, so I'm not going to climb up under there. Just a little update. Put the camera away for now. There's a motorhome sitting there. I actually still have it. I live in it though, so. And it doesn't look like it's going to go anywhere anytime soon. Okay, that's it for now. That's it for now. Now we're going to go for a little ride here. We'll put some rear main seal repair stuff in it, see if that'll take care of it. Turns out that it was the rear main seal, not so much the pan. Pan was leaking, but the rear main seal is leaking as well. So see if we can get that taken care of without pulling the tranny out. I put some dope in it. We'll see what happens. A little ride towards Safford, I guess. And they're supposed to seal it up within 100 miles. So it's about 72 miles or so to Safford from where I am. We'll see. Hi everybody. I need to apologize, I guess, for not posting a bunch of videos. Some of you might know that I've been having some bad oil leaks on the way back from the mountains. Last time I dumped out 7 quarts of oil. All of a sudden it happened, so I've been trying to get that fixed. Been working on it pretty steadily. Changed the oil pan gasket. Book calls to pull the motor out, but we decided that we could do it without pulling the motor. So we did that. We managed to get it on. Got it pretty clean, and it's not leaking, but it just took all day to do that. Just didn't have a whole lot of room, only get the pan down about that far, and so I had to reach up inside, you know, and clean all that railing out. Had a rag up there, a piece of cardboard and a rag, and we were cleaning that all out this way, you know, so everything fell out on the ground. I finally got all that done and put it all together, and we decided that we're going to go ahead and fix some of the other oil leaks that were plaguing me. I had the valve cover gaskets were leaking, and you know, it's an old truck. The gaskets get hard, and it gets, you know, the truck gets worked pretty hard. I mean, it's all uphill from here to the mountains, so you know, I'm always got my foot in it and all that most of the way. An old expression of floorboarded, you know. So anyway, we got the oil pan on. We changed the valve cover gaskets, put the oil back in it. I went for a ride around the block and then up and down the street. I probably did about 10 miles or so and came back. Guess what? Still leaks. I had an idea that it was a rear main seal, so we hem-hawed around with that for several hours trying to figure out what we're going to do about it. Neither one of us wants to pull the transmission out. I sure don't want to. I did all that. Been there, done that, you know. So, and then Sheridan, he's got a bad back, and so have I. So, two old guys, you know, just trying to. Well, we won't talk about that. But we finally decided that, well, we're going to try some goop in there, some rear main seal and all that kind of stuff. See if we can get that to at least slow down enough to where, you know, I can go do some more camping before it gets too cold. And so as you can see on the video, I went up to AutoZone and bought some stuff and went for a ride out by the casino and came back and dumped out 2 more quarts. So, you know, I don't know whether that stuff works or not, but one thing for sure, it's not going to fix a mechanical problem. So we've decided that in the next day or 2 or so, we're going to have to change that rear main seal. Neither one of us is looking forward to that. It's just not a fun job at all. Thankfully, it's the motor's old enough that it uses the 2-piece seal, one on top, one on the bottom, instead of, you know, the full O-ring type. With the O-ring type like that, you have to pull the pan, drop the crank down enough to where you can slide it on the back of it. So that's the newer ones. The old ones, there's a tool that we can use. I guess we're going to try it anyway. I can't remember what they're called, Sneaky Pete or something like that. I went ahead and ordered it, and it's the kind, you know, you can get a hold of it and pull it out around the top, pull a new one back in. So we'll see. We'll see how that works out. In the meantime, I just haven't done a whole lot. You know, we've just been sitting around trying to figure out what we're going to do with the truck. You know, I paid $200 for that truck. It should last me forever, right? So, you know, you got to know I'm just being silly. I am slowly rebuilding my truck. You know, there's nothing worse that I hate to do than to have to upload a negative video, pretty much. So, I'm trying to be make it as positive as I can. We're going to try to rejuvenate the truck. We're going to, yeah. Well, I guess you know where I'm going with that. Both of us has learned a couple of new cuss words, so and we'll see if the robot picks that up. I didn't say anything though, right? I just said some cuss words. So that could be anything. Okay, I guess that's it. And I'm going to try to do some video where we're changing that seal. I thought Sheridan didn't like it, didn't like the camera on him, but he said he didn't mind, so we'll go ahead and do that. I'll try to get some good shots on it and that sort of stuff. Hopefully, I'll be back out there in a week or 2. This whole month is just about shot anyway, but we'll try. And, well, the weather's still holding up on the mountain pretty much. It's getting down in the mid-30s, low 30s, but, you know, I can handle that. You guys remember that. I was up there in the early spring, you know, and it's still 26 degrees and snowing, so I'm not afraid of that. I just don't want any hard freezing. I'll be heading for a lower elevation, that's for sure. Okay, I guess that's it, and I'll be talking to you again soon.